Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB plus 3. Those plus 3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at plus 1 at the moment. You can head back and play this to find it. And today's spell is Identify.
Mango.
First level Divination Ritual. Casting time for 1 minute. Range of touch. Components verbal somatic material. A pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather. Duration instantaneous. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magical item or some other magically imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I mean, come on. Are we really gonna try and judge Identify? This is more a feature than anything. I do not know a party which doesn't pick up Identify. As a general D&D adventuring party, or any kind of wizard or mage or person living in this setting, the general 5e setting, there's gonna be magic and magic items. Spells and effects affecting objects, people, locations, and again, the items themselves. Why would you not pick this up? Yes, the material component cost, but it's a ritual. You just have to do that once. It's not consumed. Yeah, the pearl industry is probably going to have some type of boom, to an extent, if it's not already taken. Because I don't see why you wouldn't pick this up. Potions, items, locations, glyphs of warding, scrolls, curses affecting people, possible diseases affecting people, charms on people, whether this weather effect is natural or not in this location. Oh man, Okay. Let's go into details about all those things it covers. So, the item one, the obvious one. You learn its properties, how to use them, attunement, and how many charges it has to use. Basically, your DM now hands you or lets you know of what the stats are of the item. With an exception, it does not reveal curses. Now, there's a debate on whether what counts as a curse. In general, though, if the item has the curse description underneath it, then yes, it's a cursed item. So, Identify does not pick that up until someone attunes to it, which is one of the giveaways of cursed items. Most cursed items. You could also have a cursed item that's just whenever it's used, it just doesn't say the secondary feature that triggers when you use its main feature. Though this is also magically imbued items, which covers scrolls, or anything that an Artificer makes. All those temporary buffs, or things that we go on to the next one, have a spell effect on them. That's a big one, because it gives you all the properties of it, what spell's affecting it. That's really nice. Oh, you're being affected by Bestow Curse. Here's how we fix it. Oh, you've got Hex on you, or oh no, someone's cast Hunter's Mark on you. Right, because you can identify targets. Which, man, if you ever want a game, or ever want to panic your GM or DM to never have any magic affecting you, just keep casting this on you as a player on your other players. Please don't. But you know what I mean? The issue is, though, you have to be touching them for the full time, especially if you're casting this as a ritual that is 11 minutes where you're touching an object, which doesn't seem that bad. However, when identifying a person, that's 11 minutes trying to identify an effect on a person, which, if you're doing it as a fellow player, or someone that you're checking up on, and this is a known case, great. If you're trying to do this in a secret ballroom to see if anyone has any spell effects on them, not so great. But again, because of those cases, whenever it comes to scenarios, you're in a magical setting, you're in a high fantasy setting, why would you not have Identify as a caster? I mean, yes, there's the thing of certain spells known. That one I can find your argument for, depending on how your actual spellcasting works, yeah. But if you're a wizard, or cleric, or druid, or, well, I'm not sure about those picking that up, but if you're a wizard, I know wizards get this. If you're a wizard, this will be in your book. Both from the sense of in the setting, and two, because of how wizard picking spells works, you start off with 6 at level 1 first level spells. This should be one of those. But if you want to have some fun and just go blindly into every item, it's a fun time, then don't pick it up. You're all good. 10 out of 10! It's another on the tin, what it does. Almost a feature of the game, really. Yeah, it's Identify.